Hello and welcome back to the channel. So just an update. So I finished work earlier on, so that can only mean one thing. Holiday time. Very soon. Another day to go yet. Okay. So I've had another look at the weather yet again, and it's still showing thundery showers. Okay. But it keeps changing, like I say, but it is showing thundery showers. So at the moment, Montenegro will still happen on Thursday. So I'll still be going to Kotor Thursday because the weather's looking brilliant in the afternoon from lunchtime over there. So according to the BBC weather website, it's looking really sunny. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Mostar will be Saturday. Now, the Elefiti Islands cruise will hopefully still go on on Friday. But if they change, or they message me, it will be Monday, which is what I'll have to do because that's the only other day I can do. So Wednesday is looking a bit thundery, but as I've said in the last video, I've got my poncho upstairs, which I'm going to put in my hand luggage, okay? Because then in that way, when I do land in Dubrovnik, I will know what the weather's doing because I'll be there, and I'll be able to think, right, I can get my poncho out, my hand luggage bag, rather than unlock the case to get it out, okay? So it'll go in my hand luggage bag. So once I've got to the hotel and seen Vesna and had a catch-up, etc., I will get to the room and then unpack the case. And I know I'm greeted with a bottle of wine because Vesna's already said there's going to be one in the room. So Fala Vesna, thank you very much. And I hope you like your little presents I've got you as well in the bag. And your cards for the hotel and yourself as well. As a token of my gratitude of our friendship and also your kind service to me over the years that I've been staying at the Vis. This will be my 7th time at the hotel, but my 13th time to Dubrovnik. Okay, so I'm just saying, that's because I've done cruises, a couple of cruises, you see. So that's why it's that many times. But anyway, so the plan will be to get to the old town in the afternoon. So I will go over the road and book the trips to Montenegro and Mostar with the guy at that Sombrero Travel, okay? And then I'll get the bus. And I'll go down to the old town and head to the Koppen restaurant eventually and have some lunch. I want to get a calendar for next year. So I'm going to get one of those from the shops on the way down and then do some video footage as well as I'm going down the Straden. I'll have the poncho on if it's raining. But again, it's not going to stop me. I will head up to the Koppen, have some lunch up there, and then I'll head on to the city walls. And I'll have a beer on the walls as well, probably near the Manchetta Tower, because you can go inside this little refreshments area. And they've got a toilet in there as well, but you can sit inside if it's raining. But there's another 2 bars further round. But I'll go to the one near the tower in the far corner and then just proceed back round to the marina end because that's where I'm going to get on the walls, okay? So then depending on the time, I may go into the aquarium, but if not, I'm going to head to this new wine museum outside the old town and go in there and do some wine tasting, and then I'll probably get the bus back to the hotel because if the weather's bad, they won't be running the cable car and they won't run the boats to Lockram Island either. But I don't plan to go there till the weekend, okay? Because I've got other things planned during the next 3 days after Wednesday. So Thursday should be Montenegro, Friday should be the Elefiti Islands, and Saturday should be Mostar. But again, if the weather changes, it'll be the other way round, or whichever way it is. But it doesn't matter because it's all going to get videoed anyway. I'll be going to all these places regardless of when I go. So all the places I go to will be videoed. There'll be live streams from some of them, but especially in Dubrovnik and the Elefiti Islands and the Karaka. All that will be videoed and live streamed as well as on the city walls and the cable car. So for Wednesday, that's the plan. And then I'll go back to the hotel after having my afternoon down in the old town. And I will have dinner at the hotel. I'll have a shower. And then I'll walk round to the cave bar. Okay. But I'll also go and pay a visit to Ivanka at the Commodore because I've got some chocolates as well I want to give her. And then I'll head round to the cave bar and I'll go and have a beer in there and do some footage and some live streams. And I've also got them a little gift as well. So, because some of them in there watch my channel. So I've got plenty of supporters over in Croatia. So I've got these individuals' little gifts. So anyway, so then on Thursday, all being well, I should be up and head off to Montenegro, where you have to take your passport. And then, of course, you're stuck at the border. But it's okay because I don't mind it because I can edit some videos, which I'll be editing and putting in the new intro, thanks to Gordon up the road who's done my new intro. So I'll be using that intro on all the videos for this series that's going to be starting very soon, okay, the next day. So I'll be doing a video when I leave here to go to the airport, when I get the luggage to the car, when I get to the airport, and when I'm outside the terminal, when I'm inside the terminal, before and after security, and then in departures up to the flight, takeoff, in-flight and landing. So it's all going to be videos, so don't worry about it, okay? So regardless of the weather, I'm still going to be doing lots of video footage and photographs. And plenty of catch-ups with people out there. And the weather's looking a mixed bag. But then at the weekend, it's going to improve. So I will probably spend Sunday, most of Sunday, on Lochram Island. Okay. And of course, start the pass, the 3-day pass. So I'm not going to start the pass till the weekend. But if they do switch the Karaka cruise from Friday to Monday, then I may start the pass on Friday. And do a few of the things Friday. Okay. Well, that means it'll expire Sunday. But then that won't matter because Monday I'll be on the Elefiti Islands cruise anyway. And then it'll just leave Tuesday, which is the day before I sadly come back home. Okay, but that's just how it is. It's just a week's stay at the moment. I've also had the transfer information on my phone now from the app, from the Jet2 app as well. So I know what time the bus picks up to go back to the airport on the day I go home. But also apparently the app's been updated. The Jet2 app's been updated, where apparently now when you land in your destination, you get a notification on your phone, on the app, where your transfer coach is to your apartment or your accommodation. So that's going to be good. So as long as you turn the notifications on, you should get a notification when you land in your holiday destination. If you've got the Jet2 app on your phone, which I recommend you download on the App Store if you've got an iPhone, or Google Play on an Android, on the App Store or whatever, you can download Jet2 app where you can book your holidays, you can get your boarding passes for your flights and everything and do your online check-in. But now they've introduced the transfer for when you arrive in your holiday destination. So that's a good thing. So I'll tell you more about that when I get to Croatia, because I'm pretty sure I will get a notification on my phone of where exactly my coach is parked or my transfer vehicle is parked to get to my hotel, which is in Dubrovnik. So that's what the app has done now. It's introduced that. So please take a look or download the latest version of the Jet2 app for your holidays. So I just thought I'd mention that on here. So that's what's going to happen this coming Wednesday. So I've just got tomorrow left now. So as I said, I've finished work. So it's onwards to Dubrovnik. Lots of videos to come. So please subscribe to my channel at CarlSmith25. And I will also include that at the end of the video in the outro. I mean, I know I'd normally mention that on a live stream to subscribe, but I've just done it anyway because this series is going to be starting very soon. So again, please subscribe. I'll leave that at the end of the video. So thanks for watching, and it's onwards to Croatia.